Welcome back everybody. Today we're going to be reviewing the Keychron B1 Pro Ultra wireless keyboard. It's a mouthful. In my opinion, one of the best budget wireless keyboards. That's in most places only going for about 30-40 euros / dollars. So yeah, it's a pretty amazing keyboard. I'm going to tell you all about it. So yeah, let's get started with the review. So first, design and build quality. As you can see, it is a plastic keyboard. It's fully made of plastic, but yeah, what you can expect for this price. There's not a lot of flex, as you can see. So it is well built plastic. So the keys it uses are scissor switches, which I don't know if you can hear. Let me let you guys listen to it. So yeah, that is the sound of the scissor switches. I'll put an image on the screen what a scissor switch looks like, so you kind of get an idea. So yeah, it's also rounded keys. I don't know if you can see it on camera. Let me get it a bit closer. Maybe in the light you can see it a little bit. You can see it right here. So it makes so that your finger can easily find the keys. It is not really noticeable, but I think if you type a lot, it helps. So it's only 425 grams. Which is really lightweight, and you can easily carry it around wherever you go. So for the rest, there are some switches at the top right here. So let me turn it around. So you have your off switch, or you can connect it to cable, and you have Bluetooth and the light is getting pop up, or you have 2.4 and another light shows up, and you have a Windows or Mac key. So let me put it on cable again. So yeah, that gets me to the connectivity. So you can connect it with a USB-C cable, which you can find at the top right here. You also get a cable, USB-C to USB-C cable delivered with it. That's this cable right here. It's a really solid cable. It is branded, so you don't usually see that a lot, but it's a branded cable. And yeah, you can plug it in right here. It also charges with USB-C. And you also get one of these. That's USB-C to USB-A, which I think is really nice. Usually at this price point, you don't see a lot of companies add these little things, even though these almost cost nothing. So yeah, talking about the battery, it has an 8-month battery, and that is if you use it 5 hours a day with the transmitter, because Bluetooth is a little bit more heavy on the battery. But with the transmitter, you can get about 8 months battery if you use it 5 hours a day, which is 1200 hours in total. To be honest, I haven't really charged it. I have charged it, but I haven't really let it run out of battery, because usually sometimes I just plug it in. If I'm maybe doing something on the tablet, yeah, I just plug it in. I don't use the Bluetooth because cable is a lot easier, if I'm being honest. So yeah, battery is absolutely solid, I think. Yeah, so those are the connectivities and the build quality. This also has a lot of macro features. So I'll put an image from the software on the screen. So if you're a bit of an enthusiast, you can get a lot of different combinations on this keyboard. You can do all sorts of crazy things in the software, which is also nice for only 30 euros or dollars. So yeah, that's a bit of the review of the keyboard. The typing experience is great. If you're going to be using it for gaming, I would say light gaming is fine, like Civilization, for example. But if you're going to be using it for more heavy games, like FPS, yeah, then the feedback is not that great, but it's still usable. It has a 1000 Hertz polling rate, which is not the best, but if you're not really a pro, you're probably not going to be noticing it. And you can always add use it with the cable, and then you have almost instant connection. So yeah, let's talk about some of the alternatives. I don't think there are a lot of alternatives at this price point, but if you go a little bit more expensive, almost double the money, but only 30 euros more expensive, you get at the Logitech MX keys, which you can see on the screen right now. Yeah, it's also an amazing keyboard. I was doubting between this one and Logitech one, but I was going to be using it for work, so I think, yeah, I'm not going to splurge a lot of money on there. Yeah, some things it does better is it's an aluminum build, so a little bit higher quality. The switches are a little bit more solid as well because I did type on it in the store. You do almost pay double, so yeah, is it really in comparison? Not really, but if you're going to be using the keyboard a lot, I think it's worth to pay a bit more money. So Keychron itself, which is the brand of this keyboard, also has some other great keyboards. They also have some mechanical keyboards which are really low profile. So if you like the feel of mechanical switches, definitely check that out. They are more expensive as well, but yeah, just go look around the site. They have a lot of, they're pretty great company, and they have a lot of keyboards. I think probably in the hundreds. So yeah, I will link both those alternatives below. So yeah, let's get at some of the pros and cons of this keyboard. So yeah, its price is definitely one of the best pros, I would say. It's only 30 to 40 euros / dollars, especially if you get it on sale. On their own site it's 60, but if I check my local stores, it's mostly almost 30 euros. So it has a battery of 8 months, which is about 1200 hours. It has a lot of options in connectivity and as well in macro capabilities. It's lightweight, it's silent, so if you're going to be using it in an office environment or if you're going to be needing to take it to work, you can definitely do that. And it has, I would say, solid switches. They're not the best for 30 euros. Yeah, no complaints here. So some of the cons, so it's a plastic build. So yeah, you feel it, especially because there are also no risers. So the keyboard is a bit flat, as you can see. So if you don't like to type on a flat keyboard, yeah, it's not going to be the keyboard for you. There's also no backlight, which I think if you work in the dark or in a dim environment is a really big drawback. But the Logitech MX keys, which has backlight and is more expensive, so the battery goes dead a lot quicker. I checked the website from Logitech and they say that usually the keyboard as well gets like months of battery life, but if you use it with the backlight, it only is going to last 5 days. So maybe that's also an option. The Keychron cost as well, but I think that they also checked at battery and that they weren't going to be able to fit a large enough battery in there if people are going to be using it with backlight. But yeah, that is a con. I'm going to mention it because I think that's only fair. Due to the low profile, like I said, you can get maybe a little bit of pain in your wrist, but that's, I think, personal because some people don't mind. They type on a laptop as well, but it has the same thickness as a laptop, I would say. So the question, should you buy it? I think from this video the answer is a resounding yes. It's an amazing lightweight wireless keyboard, definitely for work, productivity, or even light gaming. Heavy gaming, I would look at something more expensive. Definitely just check out the alternatives as well. Try it maybe in a store. I will put some links down in the description where you can buy it, where you can look at it. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments down below and I'll try to answer them. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.